Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. If you're new here, please check out our previous video, 10 WWE wrestlers you won't believe are still getting paid by WWE and 6 who aren't. And also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. Today we're going to talk about 6 little-known rivalries in WWE that are often forgotten. Number 6. Booker T and Jason Jordan. The former 5-time WCW champion and a former WWE World Heavyweight champion openly expressed his dislike for Kurt Angle's kayfabe son, Jason Jordan. On his Heated Conversations with Booker T podcast, he opened up about the situation. "I'm not a huge fan of Jason Jordan. My thing is, I'm not gonna hate on him or anything like that. As far as opportunities in this business, it's few and far between. There's a lot of guys in the locker room. People always say, 'Why are you healing Jason Jordan?' I'm not healing, first and foremost. I just want to let fans know I'm not a heel, I'm not a babyface. If I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you." To me, he's not proven himself to be a top guy on Monday Night Raw. I don't see one sign in the audience that says Jason Jordan is my guy. If you don't have one sign in the audience, you ain't that hot or people just don't care about you. And not to mention, it didn't quite go well with Jason Jordan when he learned about Booker T's comments. Honestly guys, Booker may have stated his opinion in a harsh way, but he makes a valid point. Jordan has all the tools to become a top star on the Raw roster, and has a much more superior ability than many of the stars who are currently in the top spots on the Red brand. So where are the WWE going wrong? Why isn't Jordan connecting with the WWE Universe? Number 5. John Cena and Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler has been a part of the WWE for many years now, but despite his service, he hasn't really been given that many opportunities at the top of the company's card. One superstar that has been in that position for a while now is John Cena. In an interview with Sam Roberts in 2013, Dolph Ziggler expressed that he hates John Cena because he's really good and he wants his spot in the company. Sam Roberts once again sat down with the show-off in 2017 and asked if he still hates the leader of the C Nation. He replied, "Absolutely. I would love to be in the position that John Cena is in with the company. Of course, to be that guy that is always fighting for the championship, to be that guy that is always giving back to the fans, doing something important in the business. Absolutely. I would love to be in that position with the company. And I'm not someone who says, 'Hey, I would like to be on top of the company.' I'm someone that works so hard every day to get that spot, and one day I will get there, or one day I will not, but one way or another, the fact that you work hard every day helps me sleep a little bit at night." Some say this is not the real reason why Dolph hates Cena. During a Talking Smack segment on SmackDown, The Miz made a statement that John Cena stole Nikki Bella from Dolph Ziggler. The Miz's allegations of John Cena stealing Nikki from Ziggler may not exactly be on the nose, but it is true that Ziggler and Nikki Bella were an item in the early days of their respective WWE careers. The two lovebirds dated between 2008 and 2010 when they were both based in Tampa in WWE's then developmental program. And it's because of John that Nikki left Dolph in 2012. Dolph's feelings for Nikki were quite evident in 2015 during a Total Divas segment, when Dolph confessed that he still had feelings for Nikki and attempted to kiss his former girlfriend. Nikki rejected Dolph's advances and immediately told Cena about the show-off's lewd moves. Cena wasn't exactly thrilled about the news, but ever the professional, Cena has made little of it since. Guys, whose story should be believed here? Number 4. Charlotte Flair and Paige. Charlotte Flair and Paige have both had a major role in elevating the women's division, but it's been reported that they don't get along behind the scenes. Their problems began a few years ago when Charlotte briefly dated Alberto Del Rio, who would soon move on to a long and serious relationship with Paige. And when two women end up dating the same coworker, you can expect some problems to arise, as they have had heat since then. Not to mention that their on-screen rivalry got very personal at times, and it feels like some of the words they exchanged had a bit of truth as well. Although matters seem to have calmed since the climax of the rivalry, there is still enough tension, which is probably the reason why WWE ended up separating them in the last draft. The fact that Paige broke up with Del Rio has probably helped as well. Number 3. Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. There was backstage heat on Randy Orton due to his crowd-killing style in matches against Roman Reigns during house shows that took place in April and May of 2014. It all started in 2014 when Roman Reigns, who was still in the Shield, was involved in a six-man tag match, and during the match, Roman accidentally blew a spot, which angered the Viper, Randy Orton. As you can expect, a pissed-off Randy Orton almost got into a legit fight with Roman Reigns backstage. WWE officials quickly acted on the situation before it escalated. This isn't a surprise to anybody who has known Randy Orton for the past 13 years. The 12-time world champion has a past of demeaning younger wrestlers and halting their push. Randy's ego got the better of him, and all of the Reigns-Orton matches that followed were mediocre. Randy's lack of enthusiasm to build Reigns as the new face of the company was not taken well by WWE management and other wrestlers. One wrestler was even quoted saying, "If Roman's the guy, then Roman's the guy. Whoever is the guy, we need to get this guy over bigger than ever, not hold him down in rest holds and hope no one gets hurt. We're in the wrestling business. Bumps and bruises happen." Both the wrestlers are still not happy to work with each other, and this is one of the major reasons why Randy Orton is on SmackDown and Roman Reigns is on Raw. Number 2. Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. There have been rumors about an alleged beef between Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss for many years, going back to their NXT days. It appears that they didn't enjoy working together, as many incidents have taken place in the ring, which only intensified their ongoing issues. They never compliment each other during interviews. In fact, Bliss once cut an interview where she thanked plenty of fellow superstars but left out Banks. And to top it off, they don't follow each other on social media, despite having worked together for several years now. Many of the female wrestlers are close friends, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. Although they haven't had a backstage fight, it is generally believed that they dislike each other and only speak when they have to regarding a match. Not an ideal situation to have for two of your top women wrestlers today. Number 1. Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose. Former WWE champion and WWE's lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose had arguably the most disappointing match of WrestleMania 32. He was put into a no-holds-barred street fight with Brock Lesnar that failed to deliver the type of brutal and chaotic action WWE had been promising fans for weeks leading up to the event. In the run-up to WrestleMania, WWE brought back a few legends like Mick Foley and Terry Funk to present Ambrose with a series of deadly weapons to use against Lesnar, implying that it was the only way that Ambrose stood a chance. Fans expected the Lesnar-Ambrose bout to be a throwback Attitude Era hardcore match, but what actually happened in Dallas in front of 100,000 people was a relatively standard Lesnar match. Lesnar took a few shots with a kendo stick and responded by German suplexing Dean Ambrose into oblivion. The bout was over in 13 minutes, and the prevailing feeling when it ended was, "That's it?" Apparently, Dean wasn't happy with Brock Lesnar, and he openly expressed it on Stone Cold's podcast. Ambrose said, "I went to the ring that night pretty pissed off, but then I really started to enjoy as I walked to the ring. I had no idea what was going to happen. We went out there with not much of a plan, so to speak. I felt like I was pulling teeth to turn that match into something epic and so forth. Artistically, Brock didn't do anything, if we're going to be perfectly honest. I had a vision for that match to be the craziest thing imaginable, you know what I mean? And I was trying to pitch everything to everybody and had every idea. I put so much effort in and so much work in, and other people did too, and I was met with laziness. I kept thinking at the end of the day, once we get in the ring, it's all going to be okay. We'll figure it out once we get in the ring." We went out there, whacked each other with weapons, I got suplexed a bunch of times. Even though it's been 2 years since the incident happened, there is a rumor that Brock and Ambrose still don't greet each other. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 WWE wrestlers you won't believe are still getting paid by WWE and 6 who aren't. Also, check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. If you did like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and as always, thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome to the SlatRock Wrestling Channel. We're big wrestling fans, and if you like wrestling too, you're in the right place. Our channel contains passionately produced wrestling-related videos. Our subject matter experts have been producing amazing facts from the world of professional wrestling thanks to their world of experience. We are proud to say that we've been producing videos of great visual experience thanks to our high-level designers and audio talent. To check some of our high-rated videos, please visit SlatRock Wrestling on YouTube. Click here to subscribe to our channel, or simply type SlatRock Wrestling in the YouTube search bar. Once you're in the channel, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we post any video. You can follow us at SlatRock on Twitter. Once again, welcome to SlatRock Wrestling.